Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, dear friends. I am Carol Correa, and we are delighted to be gathered together once again, forming a current of divine light and hope, co-creating the good with God right here in our Divine Loss program. Welcome, dear friends. Let us feel gratitude to God for having granted us the opportunity to treasure and share the knowledge that nourish our souls. Tonight, the focus of our attention will be on question 924 of the Spirit's book, which is, as always, very relevant to us because Kardec helps us with his question in making sense of what we call misfortunes. Let us read the question and answer, followed by a couple of highlights and a therapeutic exercise. Shall we, dear friends? Kardec asks, there are misfortunes which do not depend on the way we act and which afflict the most righteous people. Isn't there a way to keep ourselves from such misfortunes? Wow, this is a question that most of us may have in mind ourselves. Let us hear the answer from the illuminated spirits who always help us to progress. They say, if you want to progress, you must resign yourselves and endure misfortunes without complaining. However, you will always find consolation within your own conscience, which gives you the hope of a better future, provided you do what is needed to obtain it. So, beloved friends, the mentor spirits at Kardec's time already invited us to look at our incarnation from an immortal perspective. What does it mean to look at our incarnation from an immortal perspective? It involves seeing ourselves not as this perishable body and temporary personality, but rather as an immortal spirit. Looking at ourselves as an immortal spirit adds another dimension to our lives, an imperishable dimension. Why is that so? Because when we shift the lenses through which we interpret our existence towards that direction, we no longer focus our energy on our day-to-day struggles. We no longer even perceive our struggles as such. Why? Because we come to realize that our so-called challenges or difficulties are stepping stones that God allows to materialize in our lives, not to punish us, but rather to help us grow and acquire virtues that we incarnated to acquire. Often, beloved friends, we ourselves decide on our reincarnatory plan and map for this existence that we would like a certain type of learning experience to be a part of our journey on earth. Because when we are free from the physical body, we are better able to perceive our eternal developmental milestones. And for each lifetime, we ourselves decide, with the support and approval of the mentor spirits in the name of God, to include in our current existence certain tests so as to show to our own conscience, first and foremost, how much we have progressed in our acquisition, for instance, of faith, of compassion, of serenity, of hope. How shall we learn for ourselves, dear friends, if we have indeed become peacemakers? If God does not grant us the opportunity to find those who challenge us, when we are able to perceive those who apparently challenge us as individuals who are temporarily sick because they do not yet see the good in life, we then develop compassion for them. We then develop a greater sense of understanding for them. And in this way, we are willing to share our very own sense of serenity with them, if not through words, because that may not be possible, through thoughts and prayers. When we reach this level of faith in God, is when we are able to resign ourselves to circumstances in life, because we no longer take offense, we no longer take challenges personally. We do not take them to heart, because we know that our brothers and sisters may not yet have the same tools that we were granted in this lifetime. So God may place brothers and sisters who think and feel very differently from us in our lives, in our circle of action, so that we may impart the vibrations of hope, of love, of compassion, of serenity that were granted to us towards them as well. Shall we do that, dear friends, as our therapeutic exercise? In the next 24 hours, let us visualize the hearts of everyone with whom we encounter, surrounded by the divine light of the divine Messiah. And let us wish them peace. Let us wish them hope. Let us wish them fraternity. Let us wish them understanding without words, but through our thoughts and feelings. Let us visualize ourselves being small vessels through which these beautiful elevated sentiments can be delivered through the will of God. What a beautiful proposal from on high! This is how what we may have perceived as misfortunes become hope for us, become situations of hope, become opportunities for us to find gratitude, seeking the good always. Let us then embrace this proposal, beloved friends, and spend the next 24 hours seeking the good with an attitude of gratitude. Thank you, beloved friends. We wish you many blessings. And of course, we already look forward to seeing you again right here on Kardec Radio, where we are always nourishing our souls. Bye for now.